Interesting little update from former George W. Bush press secretary Ari Fleischer. Let's go ahead and put this tear sheet up on the screen from HuffPost. Ari Fleischer accused of bowing to Saudi Live Golf employer after halting 9/11 tweets. Fleischer, a former press secretary for President George W. Bush and a Fox News contributor, said the speculation was foolish conspiracy theory. Okay, so here's what happened. Okay, every year, I didn't actually know that he does this, but apparently every year since 9/11, Ari Fleischer has been on 9/11, sort of live tweeting what happened
since Twitter existed.
That day. Since Twitter existed.
It's been like 10 years. I used to follow it too.
So he would do this every year. So this year, something has changed. Ari Fleischer's communications firm has now been hired by Saudi-backed Live Golf Tournament. So apparently making some money from the Saudis. And then lo and behold, he sends out this tweet just before the 21st anniversary of that terrorist attack. He says, quote, "I have decided that my story has been told, and I will not live tweet what took place on 9/11 again. It's time to let it rest. There is nothing new to say or reveal. Thank you for reading and for caring about our nation's history."
Why did it change from 19 years to 20 years to 21 years? The only thing that's changed is that now you take Saudi money. And this exactly highlights the issue with these people. Ari Fleischer was with President Bush on 9/11. He was an Iraq war defender. He's a Fox News stalwart, and now he works for Saudi Arabia. Straight up, literally taking Saudi cash. It's completely disgusting.
I mean, 9/11 is this guy's whole identity.
Huge thing.
And then for a big enough paycheck, he's willing to be like, nah, we're good. I think we've said enough here.
And one of the most popular things, he also blames his travel schedule. Bro, you obviously didn't write those yourself. Like, you clearly just have interns who repost them and schedule them.
You can schedule them in advance.
It's not
that hard. You really want to keep it going. Yeah. I mean, at the very least, like, wait a couple years till your Saudi contract is, not freshly inked. Right. There were a lot of people online, of course, who noted this strange connection between Ari Fleischer changing his long-standing tradition and getting a bunch of cash from the Saudis. A Hill reporter said, "Cannot get over Ari Fleischer getting a PR job with the Saudis and then announcing that actually his 9/11 play-by-play tweets have run their course." Yeah, it's too perfect. And you're right, they're absolutely soulless. This was the core of his whole identity. But for the right price, goodbye, we'll move on. Enough to say about 9/11.
Enough to say. I've said my piece. It's like, again, you said it for years and years and years, and now you just decided not to with a completely fake excuse. Only one variable has changed in this. And there's a lot of this stuff going on with Live Golf. Remember, who was it? It was like Phil Mickelson who was talking about Saudi, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't mean it," or like retracted his like covering up for the regime.
I mean, it's got Trump's taken millions and millions. We don't even know how much to host their tournaments. He's talking it up, and it's a great thing. And this is a guy who, was in the White House and may well be in the White House again with this kind of very direct financial interest in the Saudi government. It's disgraceful, and that's to say nothing of Kushner and his cash that he's taken from them.
Very true.
All right, guys, more for y'all later. Cable news is ripping us apart, dividing the country, making it impossible to function as a society, and making it impossible to know just what is true and what is false. But the good news is they are failing and they know it.
That is why we're building something new, a new mainstream, a healthier one, something more trustworthy, something that we are going to need in one of the most pivotal times in American history. We are building up here for the midterms, for the upcoming presidential election, but we need your help. So if you can help us out by becoming a premium member today at breakingpoints.com, we're trying to change America for the better and the entire world.
So what are you waiting for, guys? Go to breakingpoints.com and sign up and help us build a new mainstream.